Welcome back to TF Custom Shaving Brushes Workshop. How are we all? All well, I hope. Look, this video is a bit of well, it's a bit of a trial video really. I've rearranged all the video, audio gear, lights, cameras, and also got the big lathe set up now, as you can see in front of me here. So yeah, the whole setup's been changed basically. But now it's a bit of an easier change for me to go back to the small lathe if I want to go back to the small lathe. It's all set up a little bit easier. But look, we'll see how we go anyway. I might be able to do most of my stuff on the big lathe now for a while, and we'll see how we go. So this blank is a blank that I'm going to be turning to make a Roman handle, or what I call my Roman handle. Now the Roman handle can be seen on my Facebook page in the photos section, and it's one that's got vertical fluting up the length, up the height of the handle. So this one here is to be based on the Roman shape as well, and it's also to have the fluting in it, but this one's being done in the orange and black, so like the tiger stripe blank. So I've only done a couple of brushes of this one. So it's, you know, the shapes are, it's a relatively easy shape, but I've just got to get the proportions right in my head, and I don't have a brush to measure off, so I'm just going to try and get it right straight off the bat on the lathe here. This bed height is a little bit higher than my, my other lathe as well, so you might see me up a bit higher with the tools, but it's nothing to worry about. This is just really a test stream just to see how everything performs again, how the video performs, how the sound sounds again, especially with the bigger lathe running. I noticed that I've managed to put all my settings back. I lost all my settings the other night when I was moving everything around for whatever reason. So I've had to reprogram the audio video mixer with all the macros again. But I still I didn't realise the sound one was gone as well, so I'm going to have to try and see if I can get the sound one back, and so that I can adjust the volumes just with the press of a button rather than having to continually tap a button to get it to the right volume. So bear with me on the volume anyway on this one. Hopefully it's all good, but if it's not, then you know, we might be able to get it closer eventually once I get this all up and running and sorted out. So this is really just, like I said, it's a trial one, just to see how this new stream goes, and the way the camera's all set up on this new lathe. So anyway, I'm going to get started. So the sound might be a little bit different to how it usually is. Like I said, it's all different, so we're just going to see. And I don't have my drawer with all my tools in the bottom either, so I've laid out some tools up the other end of the lathe, so we're just going to have to persevere with that and see how we go. It's been a while since I've used the big lathe, to be honest. Nearly everything I've done since I started streaming has been on the little lathe. So bit of a novelty getting back on here. So I'll just have a look at that. Yep, got to go a bit more. There's a few little air bubbles in the surface of that. That would have been the top of the mould. We'll have a look at that one now. Yep, that's it. That's lots better. Okay, now we're putting a 26mm 2-band in this one for this fella. So I'm just going to bring the tailstock in. Now I don't have measurement gradients on this tailstock like I did on the other one, so I'm going to have to, you know, drill and check and drill and check. But we'll see how we go with that anyway. Alrighty, so we'll fire it up again. We'll just slow it down. So this is a 25mm bit that I'm going in with at the moment. We'll probably end up opening it up to about 27, possibly up to 28. We'll see when we get the depth right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it till it just touches there. And I want to take it in probably about, that's 15 or just under 15 there, so I'm probably going to take it in another 15, so we'll take it into 30. So I'll take that out. And I'll just check that. So that's about 16. So we'll go in a bit more. What did I say? 16. Let me just check the height of this knot. Yeah, so the knot's about 70. That's going to give me about 55. Probably want to drop it in another couple of mil, I think. Actually, we might just leave it at that. And what I'll do is I'll scoop that out now to the size that I want, and then we can check the knot, and that's the best bet. And then I can get the feel from the knot. Then so take that out. We'll just sit it there for now. We'll turn the tool rest around. So everything's a lot bigger on this lathe. A lot heavier duty, a lot heavier and everything. So it's going to just take me a little while to get back to the swing of things with this lathe. Just obviously settings, everything's different, so yeah. Okay, so I'm going to I'll speed it up. I'm just going to go in and might move that tool rest back a little bit more yet. I'm just going to go in there. That'll do that. We'll take another measurement. It's about 16. Now I just need a little bit of sandpaper. This will do. It's just a piece to take the edge off, the sharp edge, so we don't cut bristles. Right, now we'll check the loft on that. That's about 54. So I think I'm going to leave it at that, and I think that is nice as well, the fit on that. It's not too tight, not too loose. So we're good with that now. So now we can work out what we're doing as far as shaping's concerned now. And we'll just put that over here for now, out the way. So right, I'll get my pencil and we'll just put a few marks on here. So I'm going to go about there for the overall length. And I reckon we need to come down so 68 and 69, that'd be 34 and a half, will be about the halfway mark. So I think what I'll do is I'll go around about there, I think, will be nice for us. Okay. So now we can start doing a little bit of shaping. Move that around. Okay, so I need to bring that around there. We need the live center. And I may have to bring this in a bit more there. It's all about trying to make it work. See, I might not be able to do it with this, with that big tool rest. I might have to swap the tool rest out and maybe put a smaller one in. I'm not sure if I'm going to get enough distance on this quill to actually nut. So yeah, so that tool rest too big now. I don't know if my other one will fit that because how did I do this before? Can't remember how I've done this before now. I'll need to think about this one now. Let's see what I've got in here. I don't think I've got another tool rest for this line, to be honest. Unless it's in there, but I don't think so. Nope. No, no, no. So, how did I manage this before? Can't think how I've done this before with this lathe, because I have done handles on this lathe, I'm sure I have. Oh well, we'll see what we can do without the tool rest. We'll see if we can, sorry, without the tailstock. If it gets too touch and go, then we'll try something different. So I still need to get myself set up with the airline. So there's still a few little things I've got to do. Now this handle will form part of the stream on Tuesday night, tomorrow night. And I may end up having to get my air hose out, because these streamers are going to get pretty hard to keep on top of. I'm going to have to get the airline, I think. Anyway, we'll keep going. Bottom right, should have been bottom left. We'll go there. So again, I'm just doing this handle out in my head. I mean, I know roughly what the shape is, and it's just a case of making sure you get the proportions right accordingly. But I will pull the photograph up on my phone so that I can make sure that I am getting it right. So just bear with me till I pull that up. Photos, and it'll be a fair bit back because it's been a long time since I've done one of the Romans. And it was done in the colours of the Platypus limited edition that I done for PNC. So it's an old one. Ah, there we go. There we go, got it now. Yep, so that's the crux of it there, and then we put a bead in here, and then these bits get fluted. So the top is quite flat around the knot, and quite wide. So we will be checking that. But at least now I've got an idea of what it looks like on my phone. So it's just flipped around. So that's what it looks like there. I think you can see that. So I'm just going to make sure that I get those proportions correct. And then we should be good. So I'll put my phone over there. And I'm going to go in about there. So that's that way, and then this one this way. And then the same again. And that shapes the top section. That's good. So all I'm doing now is I'm just refining that top shape. I'm just going to pull this out of the way for a second, and I'm going to sit the knot in and just see how that top section is actually looking now. Not too bad. Probably go in a little bit more though. Oh. So we'll bring the tool rest back in again. And we'll just keep refining that until we feel that we've got the right shape. And in the right size. And then we can define the groove again on the top. We'll just have to take the tool rest out a little bit further for that. Okay, we'll have another look at that. So just pull the tool rest back a bit more. Yeah, it's looking not too bad. Probably need to go a bit thinner though, I think. So we'll do that. And I might take this to camera 3. Take you over there so you can see how it's shaping up. Right, I think that'll do that part. So what we'll do is we'll give this a bit of a clean. Just try and get some of these shavings here off. I will get the air set up for Tuesday night though, because don't want to be dealing with this all the time. So now what we've got is we've got our pencil mark down here. I'll just maybe darken that up a bit. So round about there. Okay, and we need to have a base which is probably about there, I think. So we'll start hollowing that out now. And now I can bring in the tailstock, because we'll need that additional support. Okay, we'll get the carbide in nice and carefully. We'll start to hollow out underneath here now. It's nice when you can see what you're doing. Everything seems to be going okay. Just go to there, yep, all good. Stream health, excellent. Just want to check that. Yeah, that's right. Yep, that's all good. Thought it looked a bit long there, but get bothered with that brush because it's all just sticking to it anyway. Not to worry. Okay. Let's get some of the streamers off here. Yeah, the air certainly makes short work of this, so we'll get the air set up as a priority. Right, now, so what I need to do here, I might need to just take the tailstock out again. And just take that back a bit. That's good. Might need to define that again a little bit more, but I'm going to just take a little bit off the ring now. A little bit high because I've got it set for the carbide, so I'll just drop it down a bit now and bring it out a bit, and just give that a little bit more shape. Better. So that's just got that detail there. Now we need to think about setting the bottom now. So take this down a fair bit. And we'll go with the parting tool, and that needs to still go down. And then we'll do a little bit of shaping on that. Because this one sort of comes in a little bit there like that. Not a lot, but rid of some of these shavings again. Tee, 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 tee. Right. So I'm still checking the shape, I'm still looking at the shape, seeing what we've got. I think I've got the proportions right. I think it's just I've got to work on the shape a little bit more. So I'm going to have another look at my phone and the image that I've got in there. So yeah, that needs to go in a bit more there. That needs to go in a lot more as well. And then we'll take it from there. Okay, so let's go again. So I won't be finishing this one tonight in this live. Well, this is actually pre-recorded. It's pre-recorded, unlisted, and I will be making it go live. Well, I'll be making it go public later on. But we'll also be finishing this one off in tomorrow night's stream, which is the fluting and then obviously all the sanding, etc. So it's not going to get finished in this video clip. It'll get finished in tomorrow night's live. Okay, now we'll bring this in a bit, we'll drop it down a touch, and we'll reduce the ring. We're getting fairly close there now to the shape that I'm after. So I'm just going to check my phone again and have a look at the picture. Yeah, not too bad. So I think the ring needs to go down just a little touch more. Now that we've got a hollow section in there, narrower section, that's why we're getting that little chatter. So now I'm just refining the shape, just getting it to the finished proportions that I want. Just bring it round here, doll, just stick it on the end there, that'll do. Thank you. Alright. Just gonna turn that off. We'll have a look. Yeah, that's nice. That's going to be quite nice. Just get some of these shavings out of the pattern tool cut. So that I can see what's going on properly. Yeah, I'm liking that. I think I probably still need to go in a little bit more there though. Just a touch. So we'll have to bring up the tool rest again so we've got plenty of height. Take the knot out for a tick. Check we've got the tool height right. Probably just a touch high. That's better. Right, that'll do us. So I'm not going to do any sanding or anything to this. So there's the shape there. The only thing I might do is just touch up that little top edge of that ring, just to tidy it up a tiny little bit, very carefully and very gently. That's it, that's all I wanted. And there we have one Roman. Now if I sit this in here, well, this is a 26mm 2-band finest, and I reckon that's looking pretty smick. So what we're going to do in tomorrow night's video is we'll flute this section here, so we'll have flutes in that, vertically that way, and then we'll also have flutes in this section here as well, that'll sit between the ring and this band here, this hollow band that we put in there before, and that's where the flutes will sit. So these flutes will line up with these flutes as well, but you've got to do we've got to do them either with individual stops on the baseboard that will go on the bed here, so that we can control the start and the stop of the flute. But that looks like it's going to be quite nice. The handle's probably on the longer side. I could probably reduce that a little bit, I think. But I don't want to reduce it too much, because then we've got no room to put flutes in, you know. But it could probably come down a little bit more, I think. Yeah, I think it could come down a little bit more. So let me just have a look at that now. We'll need to drop this down a fair bit. We'll try a bit there. Let me have a look. Probably a little touch more. Like I said, it's all different now with coming onto this lathe from the other lathe. Yeah, I reckon possibly the thickness of the maybe even just a touch more. Yeah, that looks better. I'm not going to take too much off here, because I want this to still have a fair bit of strength for putting the flutes in. Although it won't take much, but yeah, that's much better. Just see, it's amazing the difference that the thickness of that blade. The thickness of that blade off the bottom, it's amazing how different it's made that handle look. It's just amazing when you sort of start looking at those sort of things and you see, you know, how small something can be, but how it can change the whole look of the handle. Yeah, that's much, much better now. Much, much better. So, we've pretty much got what we need done for that now. And as far as loft, we've got about 55. It could possibly go in just a touch more. I'd like to see it round about the 54 or so. 53, 54 maybe. Although, yeah, I don't want it. No, I might leave it. I might leave it because I think that's got a nice feel to it. It's going to splay quite nicely as well. And I know that the fella that this is going to doesn't want a super high density or anything, so it's 55. I think that'll be fine. It looks okay now. And in the pictures it looks good as well. I'm looking at it side on and I'm thinking it looks pretty good. Once the flutes go in, it will sort of lighten everything up again, and then these corners will get rounded over as well. So it should look quite nice. Okay. Well, look, I think that's about it. Anybody that's watching the stream, once it goes public, please down there, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed before, if you haven't been to our channel before. I'd really much appreciate if you can click the subscribe button down below the video, and also click the little bell there as well. And when you click that little bell, it means you'll get reminders anytime I post up a new video to YouTube, or anytime I go live as well. So click that bell. Give us a subscribe. I think we've got about 3 until we hit 90. We're going to have some giveaways when we start hitting milestones on the subscribers, etc. We'll probably be turning something in the stream and passing that on once we hit our milestones as far as subscribers are concerned. So yeah, and we do other things as well. I mean, shaving brushes is mainly the thing that we're focusing on, and I do put up, or I try to put up every shaving brush that I make now. But we will have little extra videos that will be done as well, where we'll do other things. So I think I've done a couple of pens before, and we're going to do a soap puck bowl, a timber and stuff like that. So yeah, so it's just interesting stuff to drop in and just have a look. I'm going to just give that waist another little hollow. As I'm looking at it, I'm thinking it needs a touch more. So I'm just going to do that now, but I'll bring the tailstock in again just to give us a little bit more support. It just looks still a little bit too chunky for me, so I'm just going to narrow it down a little bit more. Tool rest has to go up a fair bit now. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's not too bad. Just a touch more. And that's me I'm happy there now. Right. Okay. So I'm just going to sit this back in there again and have another look. It always pays to look at it, you know, as you're gonna see it once it's finished. Yeah, I'm liking that now. I'm liking both the proportions. I'm liking the shape. And once we see the flutes on it, it should look even better, I reckon. So actually, it's still not quite the shape I want in there though. I want that a little bit more rounder, so I'm going to go again. It's all these little bits that just finish it off properly, you know. So I see a little shape that I don't like. Yeah, that's much better. It was just a blending issue there. It was one shape wasn't blending into the other one as well as I would like it to, so I've just modified it, and now I'm much happier with that. Just a little bit more off there. That's it. Now I'm not going to do any more because I could go the other way. Okay, let's have another look. Much better. Oh yeah, I'm liking that now. So we'll have flutes in here, and that flute will continue up and into this section here as well, but it won't touch that and it won't touch the ring. So the fluting will be in here and in here, and it will continue all the way through, and then we'll go round and we'll do the next one, round, do the next one. And then once that's done, we'll sand this end of the handle, and then we'll turn the handle around and hold it in other jaws and another chuck. And then we can sand and finish off the bottom. We can also set a coin in the bottom once we part it off. And but that'll be in Tuesday's, that'll be in tomorrow night's stream. You'll see the fluting going in, and then a bit of sanding, turning it round, preparing the bottom, setting the coin in, and hopefully we can get it finished in tomorrow night's stream, hopefully. Okay, but I think if we have a look at that now in camera 3, I might just zoom out just a little bit on that for you, and I think you can see that it's looking quite nice. I mean, obviously these will get rounded off, they won't stay sharp like that. They'll get a little bit of round off, but we'll do that with the sandpaper after. And the same with the ring, it will get rounded over, and then we'll round these over a little bit more as well when we sand. And yeah, I think that's going to look quite nice actually. I think it's going to be a nice handle. You'll be able to hold it in the fingers in here because it's got a nice tight shape to it, or you'll be able to hold it as a normal handle and use it that way. So okay, so that's it. I'm going to cut this end the stream now, and we'll see most of you tomorrow night again for the finishing of this one. And I think there's a bit of interest in the fluting as well, so hopefully that'll pull a few people in, and you'll see it getting done and see it getting finished. Okay, so until then, I'm going to shut the shed door down once again. Thanks for watching the video. I'm just going to get rid of my little subscribe logo there. I'm going to shut the video down now, and we'll see you all tomorrow night. Thanks for joining me. Till tomorrow night, take care, don't do nothing I wouldn't do, stay safe, we'll see you tomorrow.